What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. In this video, we're gonna be reinstalling my wig from start to finish. Alright, so for my first step, I'm going in and braiding down my natural hair. And I know everyone doesn't know how to do it, so you could get someone else to braid it down for you. Or an alternative, you could slick your hair into a ponytail and just put the wig cap over it. Because my hair is thick, for me the easiest way to braid down my hair is divide it into two sections, finish one side first and then I start on the other side. This is very straining on my shoulders, so I would suggest for others that you take a seat, grab a drink, because baby, this is a process. Y'all know that feeling when y'all finally on the last braid? Like, it's such an accomplishment. It feels so good. But my arms did start hurting at this point, so like I'm trying to show you guys if you could grasp the concept how I'm braiding down my hair. So I'm trying to like put my head down for you. But yeah, I was all over the place. Like, I was literally crying on the inside. Alright, after all my hair is braided down, I go in with my Jamaican black castor oil. You always want to make sure that your hair is moisturized underneath the wig cap just as much as you taking care of your wig. You want to take care of your natural hair too. Tell me how this broke. Like, what is all this thing that happened to me? What's going on? Alright, after oiling my hair, I like to braid down the rest of my hair. This part is optional. You could just put your wig cap over it, but I feel like it makes it more flatter and it's protecting the ends of my hair just as well as the rest of it. HD wig cap. I don't usually do the ball cap method because I feel like it rips my edges out. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all do it or everyone else does it, but I feel like the ball cap method be ripping it out. I just put some foundation on this to blend it, and it's usually like fine. This the wig. Let me see how it looks. Give it aerial or whatever. Yes. And for right here, I'm going in with the color 14 of the cream foundation and putting it directly on my wig cap. Like I said, I don't do the ball cap method as much because it does rip out my edges. So I like to blend it as much as I can, and then I pull it closer so it's like matching my skin, if that makes sense. So right here, I'm going in with my alcohol to wipe off any glue, oil, or excess makeup that is still lingering on my forehead. Now I'm using the same cream foundation color 14 to put it directly on the lace. You want to make sure you pick up a lot of the makeup and the foundation so that it could really saturate and really change the color of the lace. Now that that's done, you just want to go in with your wax stick, and this process is so that you can slick all the flyaways back so that the process of placing the wig onto your forehead on the glue is much easier. After the wax is all on, you want to go on with your hot comb on the highest setting to slick back all the flyaways. Alright, so now I'm going in with my lace glue and I'm placing it directly in front of my hairline. Because we didn't do the ball cap method, you don't want to place it on your hair. It's inevitable to happen, but you don't want to place too much of the glue on your hair. On a cool setting, I am blow drying the front of my hairline to make sure that the glue dries clear and not wet. Now I'm going in with my second layer of glue, and I only use 2 layers of glue because I don't really plan on keeping the install for a long period of time. Just repeating the cool setting process, and after, now you want to lay your lace. You want to put the lace directly over in front of the glue. You don't want to put the lace behind the glue because then there's excess glue on your forehead and it's much harder to take it off. And then when you take it off, it most likely does take off the rest of the wig along with it. I'm speaking from experience. Because definitely in 2024, the girlies have to get on the wave of learning how to do their own installs. I've been trying to tell y'all. We're not even going to get on how the lace be looking right now, but we just got to trust the process because this is a reinstall. Like, don't come for me. So right here, I'm using my hand to press the lace down onto my head. I'm going to get my blow dryer on a hot setting to melt the lace. I'm going to use a comb and I'm going to be pressing it into my hairline. Now I'm going in with my wig band to tie down the lace, and this part you want to make it as tight as possible so that it could actually melt, if that makes sense. You want to keep this on your head for about an hour, what Kane said. Okay then. For this install, we are going for a middle part, so right now I'm just making that middle part, and we're gonna go in with my wax stick, my hot comb to make sure it's flat. Now I'm taking off my wig band, and after an hour it should be melted as much as it can be melted with just the wig glue. Right here I'm just fixing my middle part. Now for this step, you want to go in with a cream foundation that is slightly darker than your color. I'm going with the color 16, and I'm just putting it directly onto the lace where the part is, just blending in the color. Okay, for your second melt, you want to go in with the freeze spray. I'm currently using the yellow color Bbyjen brand. You could use Got To Be Glue, Spritz, the black brand. It doesn't really matter, like I've mentioned before, as long as you're spraying it directly onto the lace. After you put on your cream foundation, you want to go in with your blow dryer on a cool setting. While you're blow drying, you want to use your rat tail comb to press down the lace a little bit more. And once it's dried, you could put the band over it for an hour or 30 minutes, whichever you choose. While the lace is melting, I'm just going to go in with my heat protective spray because now we're going to style it. For this style, I'm going to go for some curls. I'm not really good at curling with a curling iron just of yet because I just started using a curling iron. I usually use a flat iron and curl it. But yeah, we're on the wavy now, and we're just going to go in with my spritz to make the curls hold. And I did 2 off camera because I wanted to make sure I know how to do it first. should be ready to take off your wig band and your hair should be melted. I'm just combing out my curls because we did use a spritz. There is a hard resin on top of the hair and you want it to be fluffy and soft, so you just want to brush it out a little bit, but not too much where you're brushing out the curls and it doesn't hold anymore. Right here, I'm just using the heat from the curling iron to press down the rest of my hair to lay it flat. Okay, now we're just beginning the baby hair process. This step is optional. We could leave it with no baby hairs, but you know, we gotta keep going, y'all. Right here, I'm just sectioning out 4 pieces in front of my hairline to make it to baby hairs. Now I'm just cutting the pieces of hairs that are too long. Now I'm just curling my baby hairs with my mini flat iron in the direction that I want them to lay in. Before placing any gel, mousse, or anything you use to lay down your edges, you want to brush them out first. I had decided that I wanted to try something different and use spritz to lay down my baby hairs this time. I would say I give it a 5 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend. I mean, it's not bad if you want it to be holding very hard, but I like my baby hairs a little fluffy and kind of not stuck to my forehead. Doing your baby hairs on a wig is much harder than doing your natural hair, but it does get better with time. You just have to keep doing the C-like motion, using your finger to press the baby hairs down, along with the brush, you're just swooping it. all done with my baby hairs, and I'm just gonna go with my wide tooth comb again, and I'm just gonna fluff out my curls once again, and we're done. Finished look. I think it is like it's giving cherry blossom, cherry bomb, cherry something, I don't know, but it's giving red. I'm in my red girl era again, y'all. You know, self-destructive mode. I'm just kidding. I'm just running with the color. But yeah, this is the end look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe with your friends, family, foes, hoes. You know how it goes, and catch y'all in the next video.